This is working. Stream offline. Am I back? I don't know what that was. Internet just stopped. And only for OBS, I think. The dice aura. Mm-hmm. The sparkly rocks. Low strength cleric is a weak sniveling rat. Or is it, or it's revenge for stealing? Of the chair? Could be. She's taken the juice that makes you stare at the back of a couch. Evidently. Bows down to anyone stronger. Can't handle the banter. Well, we do want to handle the banter. Gives up when the going gets tough. Is afraid of women. Doesn't care about quests. Uses steal anything. Picks knocks and sneak and dodge traps and roll initiative and react quickly as a dashing rogue. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. Roll. Votes for revolutionary freestriders. Collects piles of shiny coins. Acts first in every encounter. Avoids trouble before it brews. Always has a witty reply. Looks out for himself. Takes big risks and wins. Every time. Low dexterity cleric. Takes big risks and fails every time. Doesn't notice anything in time. Stumbles over his own feet. Drops the ball figuratively and literally. Is slow. Mentally and physically. Is dirt poor. Very embarrassing. I'm hearing Gamba. So far, it's not a good sign that I just want to pick the first two options. Constitution. Hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. Your political party polled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. A high Constitution cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focuses on the good things in life. Is tougher than entropy. Keeps his neuroticism in check. Talks with the spirits in the walls. Listens to his gut. Is already dead. A low Constitution cleric will die. Panics over everything, listens to his gut, and is wrong. Has no control of his bodily functions, can't handle pain, and has no special connection with the walls. Fuck. I want to be connected to the walls, damn it. Intelligence. Uses. Prepare more spells. Spells are kick-ass. Think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Complete the majocratic return. Vote for yourself. Be a genius without peers. Roll. Vote for the best wizard. You. Despises and envies the god. Solves every mystery with ease. Masters arcane magic. Spouts historical facts for hours. Is dismissive towards those lesser. Knows everything. A low intelligence cleric knows nothing, is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Makes up tidbits to seem smart, is barely sentient, cannot intentionally solve mysteries, is an idiot. Okay. Wisdom. Uses. Empower your spells. Be kind and see the good in all folk. Egalitarian hope of the Asgalian working class. There are no big bad evil guys. Votes for the Workers' Party, hates nothing except hierarchies, embraces his feminine side, follows his bleeding heart, masters primal magic, reads body language like a champ, notices all details. A low wisdom cleric is an oblivious fool, misreads cues all the time, does not think about the lower class, does not get people, fails at spotting traps, is not aware of where he is, like what's going on here, I'm so confused. And then it just sort of cuts off. Charisma. With high charisma, you get an automatic discount. Win every conversation. Say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. Roll. Votes for whatever makes them popular. Was socialized as a child. Knows what to say to win favors. Can actually flirt with some baddies. Loves to mind control people. Sees truth as a suggestion. Has no soul. A low charisma cleric isn't very likable. Doesn't know how to act with people. Fumbles the baddies. Fears conversations. Is like the opposite of a skilled orator. Has no style. This is this is difficult. These all sound good. Being the best wizard appeals to me. We're gonna be proficient in intelligence. And then I could take any other. Strength? Simple as. Love quests? Simple as. Dexterity? Money? Stealing? Big risks and win? Constitution? The only thing about Constitution is I'm curious about the spirits in the walls. What's going on with that? I don't want to have no special connection to the walls. I want to avoid that. Wisdom? It sounds like the moral one to do, right? Workers' Party, feminine side, hates hierarchies, notices things. Wisdom seems pretty sick. And charisma is just always useful. There are too many. There are too many. There are too many, and they all sound good. We just need to choose proficiency. I think more often than not, dexterity? Piles of shiny coins will be working in our econ. But we can talk to wall spirits. Or we can not be afraid of women. Or can actually flirt with some baddies. We will have been socialized as a child. This really is a fantasy game. I think we'll go with dexterity for the econ of it all, and then we have to put points. Oh, we can choose a background as well. Punching bag, troll killer, kiosk kid. They're doing the thing. Law enthusiast. You chilled in a library, got it. Crowd pleaser. You ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. Little weirdo. You're a novelty to them. The boy who would do anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, he got quite good at it. An activist, Earthguard recruit, one friend. You really ever only prayed for that one thing. Acolyte, Tower Apprentice, Arcane Prodigy, Palace Pawn, Faithful Harbinger. Why is that of question? Oh, that's just a... There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air. Slowly fading, you are isolated among your peers. Esoteric expert. There are so many of these. Revolutionary scribe. What do we get? Dexterity and intelligence. That is what we're kind of looking at. Abject apostate. Dead cleric. Punching bag. Okay, we're back to the start. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You're always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It's power. Well, we are trying to be the best wizard. I think we'll go Arcane Prodigy. Then should we be proficient in strength? We'll keep it on Dex. We'll keep it on Dex. Okay, we got a bunch of points to spend. Let's get that up to 12. Plus 3. Charisma. Okay, let's get this up to 12 too. Dexterity. 12. What's going to be the dump stat? We might have to tactically fumble the baddies, I'm afraid. Let's get you out as -2, and you out of -2. +4. We could get charisma to -1. Or we could get strength at +2. Or we could get a number of things too. We can get an extra plus anywhere. Or it could be really intelligent. Let's get another plus there. Finish. I'm happy with my choices. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. What the fuck is this? Okay. The least likable cleric they could find, yet quick and nimble, ready to something. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. And remember to get a ton of loot. From level 1 to 6, we'll play for 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. Hope you have a good time. Oh, and always trust charisma. That'll end well. Okay. I don't think it'll appreciate that we made charisma the dump stat. Speak with dead. Fun. I'm not reading all that. You get to speak with the dead. I get it. I get it. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Intelligence. Success. Ragan. Reagan? Rain? Ragan. Your name is Ragan. And in your statement of citizenry, Ragan Hemlin. Ragan, is that it? Don't think you're called that very often. Ragan? Doesn't sound right. Of course not. You are the Cleric. The Cleric? The Cleric? I like that. You are often referred to as Cleric, so my name is... Speak it. Ragan Hamlin. Factually correct. You answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Look around. It's more than dark. It's nothing. All around you. What's an occupation in this context? This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. I have a very important job to do. You do. And it'll be a great payday. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Oh, is someone using Speak with Dead on me? I think so. That's cool. Goal? Would be nice to get out of this dark pit for one. You need to find out who blew up the tea shop. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. To find the Goblin Chieftain, is that right? A tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. That's not good. I like tea shops. Great, I hate tea shops. I don't have any strong opinions on tea shops. That's not good. I do like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There is a question to be answered. Your goal. To find the Goblin Chieftain, is that right? You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes you, your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. The National Party of Norvik, of course. Theocracy is a farce. Don't stoop so low. It is the Asgalists. Yes, they are decent. Possibly. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices, thanks to the revolutionary freestriders. Elections are exhausting. The nationalists, the Asgalists, freestriders, I don't know any of these words. I should be in charge as a god king, Mr. Lord. Yes. Class conflict? Shit. Once we based our worth on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Following your convictions? Now's your chance. Break free. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I died when I died. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. A game by Christopher Beauregard? I think that's me. What a cool hat. If I had the time, the energy, and the money, I would make all kinds of bullshit like that. Day 1, March 22nd, 27p. A fresh start. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you've slept for days. Don't sleep in armor, dumbass. Yeah. A true man always does. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. Oh, you can... Okay. A quest. Quest. A task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. I gotta check my stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely somewhere else. Surely here somewhere. Look around you. A circular stone chamber. A storage for apples and corpses. Those piles of apples, is this Tolstad? A sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Jaw's Pillar. A sprawling... Oh, Jaw was the one talking to us. A sprawling tunnel network and water lane. The greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now. The river? The second longest documented river along the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. The coast, also known as Jaw's Realm. It is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring, or a half-sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Bands? An esoteric divide splits the circular coast of Jaw into 8 geographical areas, commonly known as the bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits, and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes. Esoteric, the magic of Jaw and his strings. The coast is infused with it. And who is Jaw? Jaw, the name of our... Oh, Jaw is a place. The name of our realm, also the name of the literary... Oh, it's also a man. Or person. Who created it? He. Okay, it is a man. He died during the closing, at the end of the Great Era. What's a wizard? Wizard, a book learned, arcane spellcaster, typically plays draw strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. And what's a gate era? Gate era, a period lasting approximately 3,000 years. The first era, named after the many gates opened by Jaw to connect his realm with all others, ended around 2,000 years ago, if you trust modern scholars. And what are Jaw's strings? The ley lines of esoteric power that hold the realm together. And what's an era? Modern scholars divide history of Jaw into 5 eras. They use canonically important events as starting points for those eras. This was easier when the arcanists of old Dimenor still had a common consensus. Not everyone agrees. The so-called post-war era has even begun. And what's a post-war era? Click on 10 glossary links in a row. The current era has lasted 27 years. The name was chosen in Reeds. The name is subject to change. And what's Dimenor? The arcane era name for Reeds, often referred to as Old Dimenor. The name was changed by freeze-rider revolutionaries to mark the end of the old magocracies. And what's a freeze-rider? The new way. People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods for years. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. What are free cities? A collection of city-states in Reeds, all united under the golden banner of free striderism. Norvik will join them, one way or another. What's Norvik? The home city, founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War, built upon several layers of ancient ruins. And what's a Coast War? Arcanists of Reeds as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives, which claimed millions of lives. There was no honor. Human lives? Is strength racist? I think so. Oh, he is a nationalist. Reeds, one of the 8 bands. Along the coast, it is temperate land of lowland and many lakes, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Large portions are still cursed, holding entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys, and floating mountains. It sounds like a shithole. Coast War? Ancient Arcane Era? Are we in a loop? Arcane Era. Arcanists. It just keeps going. I think that's it. We reached the end. I see apples and corpses. Get the fuck out of here now. What's this about a quest? Are these spell slots? Where's my hit points? Oh, there's my HP. Oh yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Earth is your god. Okay. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember the tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job, you'll be done in a day or two. A quest? I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. How much time do I have? Until the election, which is in 5 days. The Patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. Top clerical rank. Okay. He's the boss. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Time only advances when you make new choices and dialogues. This is a job, so I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experiences lies more in some basic Earth Guard militia service. A few years in the towers. Rogue sorceries are not your main subject, but yes, you've read a lot about these types of fiery events. They are not too common these days. However, this incident does not appear overly complex. I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less, but you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. Yes, let's finish this job. You'll do great. Now get going. Alright, but first you feel dizzy. The weight of the Earth Guard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. Your body aches. Its contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here. And corpses. Corpses. What the hell is this place? Your stats are high. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. These will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Are these the chimes? Trust them at your own risk. As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head. Colloquially known as a helmet. Can I take it off? No. I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face. Not a good idea. Not yet. Can't wait until you do. I need to eat this. Trifle. I will trifle with the apple. Constitution told me to eat the apple. Consume 1 HP. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, tab. What's this? Behold. This isn't yours, is it? I think it's gonna be now. It's gonna be in a moment. Tattered cloak. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh. It is light blue and tattered. And it was once yours. An Earthguard cloak add-on. It has been ripped to shreds at the base, but you could still use it. Interesting style. You could pull it off. Wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It's still quite wet. Weight in your hands. It's heavy. Should I wear this? Like previously mentioned, you could pull this off. Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little gem? You have to wear it. But I'm not a rogue. Sorry. The word I'm not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. You don't tell me what to do. See, that's what a good rogue would... Oh, fuck. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It's the property of the state. Treat it as such. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and reallocate some resources. +1 dex, -1. Where does this go? -1 charisma. I don't think it's worth it. If I equip it, I don't get a +5, but I do get a -3. So I think we leave it off for now. There's a dead body. I'm going to engage the dead body. I see. It must be normal to take naps down here. Check under the rag. You find the cold corpse of a human. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. Mid-40s, factory worker, Ascani blood. Nearly no decay, most likely under the effects of a preserving spell. Oh, examine him closer. Fuck. There's something strange here. We must look closer. Harsh scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. The moment you touch it, the black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops. I died. Fuck. The dark marks on its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. The corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. Keep an eye out. What the hell kind of magic is cast on this thing? A gentle repose at first glance, but that necrotic energy. Advanced animation ritual. Don't touch it again. Who was this guy? Dead working man. Sad way to view life of a valuable hard work. Honorable hard work. I should stop bothering the corpse. But is it okay to loot him? Yeah, why not? It would be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for your quest. Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these unlightened times. Why is he here? This is a morgue, a lich house, clearly. Okay, we should stop bothering the corpse. What about these pots? What if I... Yeah, I'll take some incense. A divine shrine covered in apples. The runes fill your senses as you approach. Color is faded, the monument is hollow. Void of all life. And divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. A sacred shrine left in the state. It's an insult to Earth and all of his people. Indeed. Yet you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but it's not yet lost. How poetic. You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. A change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? Change from stagnation and a mire of decay. Earth's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion here. Remove the apples. A small improvement, but big in the heart. Are these rare? No, you'll find these shrines like this all over Norfolk. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. So, it's a waste of time? Yes, a waste, nothing else. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. You feel small. To cast spells, you must prepare them at shrines. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. Earth. You devoted your life to follow his footsteps. Tokig the Gambler? A trickster, the type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Is often seen as a silly goblin myth. He's a goblin god of gambling. Praying to Tokig would, if for some reason, get a response, only result in the exact opposite of what you wanted. Lady Fair, the halfling deity of a scan, but she only had the divine spark for a few days before being slain. It said she led 5,000 halflings through the snowy hills filled with foul foes. Never once were they spotted. You're not too familiar with the Ford Nips goddess, nor how to pray to her. These are not actually gods, are they? No, not gods, technically. It is complicated. These are the common divine avatars known to the various folk of Norvik. The true outsider gods invaded Jaws realm. When the gates shut, their divine essence awakened walking gods along the coast. Gods weren't allowed on Jaws turf, so they sent subsidiaries. Something like that. A ruse played by powers in the beyond. Ridiculous. I'm done. Prepare spells? What kind of spells do I... I know cure wounds. Spells prepare 1. Finish. There we go. I could... Ooh. I should probably eat more apples. A great monument of apples. A great mountain of apples. Divine scripture. It doesn't belong. Shield of Faith. That's a spell. That's a spell. We'll keep cure wounds. You stare at the pile of apples. Apples are good for you. These apples are not in pristine condition. Should these be stored alongside corpses? No, it's a health hazard. Whose apples are these? Not yours. The only apple farm would be the Goblin Garden. Could I eat my way through this pile? It's not really a question of could, it's a question of do you have the time? You're not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would lead to death. Don't waste your time. At the very least, don't eat the less fresh ones. Start eating. DC 13. Remove the bad apples first. Fuck. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna... Oh, 1 hit point. Press on. I should stop. This is gonna kill me. You want more apples? But maybe not the spoiled ones. Even the apple boy couldn't handle their oozing stuff. The sound of something light and hard hitting the ground. A small sharp rock. A shiny stone? That's decent loot. It's a highly esoteric object. Shard of jaw. Esoteric. A shard. It is connected with a string. Can be consumed to unlock failed ability checks. Normally, checks are only broken upon completion of a short rest. You know what? I'm gonna save it. We don't need to eat all these apples. A very important piece of paper. Let's trifle with it. A voting card. Oh, a voting card. Slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. That must be mine then. My cloak was also wet. There's an election. You've prepared your whole life for this. It's time for change. We should just get a God King again. It worked great last time. That'd be for the best. Unfortunately, there's no good candidate. Look at the list of parties. Nationalist. Free Strider. Asgilist. Agrarian. Arcanist. And finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want, or just leave it empty for a null vote. Each party is filled in with a smudged check mark, including the last empty one. Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, Order of the Scales, Hedonist Party, and the various guild parties. The Agrarians and the Arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a larger party or fallen aside. How does it work? After you pick it up at the district office, you only need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. Then you deliver it on election day to a polling place. Although in your case, you'd need to write the name of the party you want in the corner alongside with a signature, since you've filled out every box like an idiot. If you really believe in democracy, you should make sure not to lose it. Good to know. Anything else to look at? There's an apple here. This one looks good. Yeah, I'll take that. I do need to eat. Better pick it up. I simply must trifle with everything. Incense. Consume. Oh, you can recover first level spell slots. Okay. As of now, you have said one single time that you're a wizard, which you are, despite the get-up. Your true talent lies within the arcane, obviously. The tea shop. Election week. Just 3 quests. Oh, and here's like a... Zombie? A guy. He looks indecisive. Let me engage with the zombie. Greetings, citizen. What is your name, sir? I cast mushroom hands.
Okay.
Well, good, Riley. How you doing? I know you've got a haircut and a funeral to prepare for. I hope that goes okay, as well as those things can go, I suppose. Identify. You had your mini cut? Yeah. You gotta get your money's worth. It's like doctor's visits, right? You gotta let the symptoms stack so that you can get them all addressed at once. It's the same with haircuts. You should let them all grow out so you can get them all cut at once. Why is this man not listening to me? This is a reanimated corpse, probably a work zombie, although it has been illegal to employ undead since the Bone Purge of 11. Should I defeat the zombie? Yes, it's only just. Undead are not allowed to in Norfolk. You should probably speak with the owner first. Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. I think that's how they earn their pay. What's he doing? A attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. He's probably been at it for a long time. Hard worker. Respect. I found this voting card. Is it yours? It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. You're very rude, you know that? I'm thinking of voting for the Nationalists. The Free Strider Revolution will be good for the city. We need to establish an Asgallist government. It's the only way for us average peasants to not fall back into the oppression of feudalism, or worse, majocracy. Everything surrounding the so-called democratic process is madness. Everyone should just vote for me to be their god wizard king. That way, I can solve all their problems through magical dictatorship. As it is a naive thought, but in all honesty, there's no other good way forward. That's what I'm saying. You have become an arcanist. Gained 10 XP, 5 times 2, for choosing this political stance 2 times. Your genius will enlighten the masses. It simply must be. The zombie doesn't object to your campaign speech. In fact, the zombie doesn't react at all. Am I boring you? Places another apple on top of the pile. Magical dictatorship? I mean, if I'm at the helm, what could go wrong? We've tried eating the apples, it almost killed us. So let's leave, finally. Making it magical must make it good. I think so. It's not your regular dictatorship, it's a magical one. I will not talk to you first, I need to look at these. Mushrooms, probably edible. Great. Let me just try and forth them quickly. 3 HP. They are not mind-altering, probably. These. Good. There was something else here. An empty pot. Let me engage the pot. This pot to be empty. Most contain strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. Recently emptied. Not corpse dust, is it? There is fear. You must grow sturdier. You hedonistic fool. Pray the stomach dies and lets the mind work without its poisonous influence. Leave the pot alone. Okay. The stomach is scared of the empty pot. What's this? The red eye of earth. Jaw left his mark upon the bands. Today it is a universal sign of magic. Little guy. And a regular-sized guy. Viskin, local mortician. I must behold him. Human. A level 17 entrepreneur. Pale man handles corpses in a basement. Self-employed city contractor. He used to be a dentist and a surgeon. Fuck, he's smarter than me. He might be a better wizard king than I am. But we won't let him know that. Some of these texts he surrounds himself with would suggest he can cast 5th or even 6th level spells. Couldn't be higher, could it? Engaged. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. A great perch. These are official documents of the city. That is the great perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here. If there's anything I can do, Cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. You love him. I love you. I'm sorry. He lifts his head, giving you a stale expression. I said I have questions for you. Understandable. say you've been through quite a turmoil. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You know what it is? Charisma's taking advantage of me because it's my dump stat. River Take, he added. That's a quest. Such a strange tale. Keep asking questions. He loves the sound of your voice. How did I end up in a river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps he fell off the bridge. There are 7 bridges over River Torna. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. Perhaps there is an esoteric explanation for all of this. Perhaps you would know, Cleric. Who are these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Where can I find these fishermen? I did not ask for names, sorry to say. Perhaps the water lanes? Either that or the local tavern. So I am in fact alive? Yes, I believe you are. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? Figure out what's weird about this guy. DC 30? -1, -2? Because we know about a zombie. -3, dark magic on the corpse below. Oh, is he a lich? We are in a lich house. And he can cast high level magic. There's a zombie in the basement. Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination, right below. That's not an appropriate response. Sure, why is it there? We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. A quick movement in the lower left cheek. His expression actually changed. Don't trust his words. I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for that protection. So it's all a misunderstanding then. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, Cleric? He must be punished. You're a criminal harboring the zombie workers. You need to be punished. The zombie is clearly working for you. That's illegal. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the town. I will make sure to tighten up security. We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Oh, he's lost. You need to pay for your... You're clearly doing something shady here, sir. Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection. The pale man is twisting the entire situation. It shall be uncovered and unveiled. He just keeps going. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well. Oh, it's a bribe. Resist his incredible oratory power. I don't think we can. We'll roll the dice. You attempt to gather your thoughts and make some kind of point. Come on, just open your mouth and say something, damn it. I think that, and I agree, and whatever compromise we do end up at, I feel lucky to have had your expertise here on this day. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Stop muttering, just say it. I'm trying at the top of your lungs. Yeah. Your speech echoes throughout the chamber. You see a genuinely baffled expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds, then says, Cleric, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. Fuck, I'm gonna die again. His comment hits you in the heart and soul. Your legs are shaking. I believe we are done with this particular topic. Anything else? I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure you collect all your belongings. Like he's trying not to show you his interest. Weird. What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Maybe. Yeah, sorry, I'm indecisive. I asked Oz to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says. He then looks at the pocket watch on his desk. This is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, Cleric. It will surely prove useful to you. Beyond that, you should be good. Do I have any weapons? None. You'll have to pick up something new. Maybe a warhammer? Good. You don't need arms in the city. You need a heart. Yeah, I'm off to quest a bit. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, Cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. To do so, double-click or hold shift. Time to go. Give me that. Equip pocket watch. Oh, you can see it there. Is there anything else I can equip? Unlock chest full of strange rocks. Thank you. You just let me have them. Behold, Ost, Chief of Security. 8. He's a kobold. This one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. Yeah, I don't know much about him. Engage. The kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Even the small blade can fell a giant. Watch out for this one. Master say you behave. I have some questions for you. Short question. Go. Can I borrow your crossbow? You would make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. Go away. Don't let this slide. Just take the crossbow. That wasn't a question, it was a demand. Please? No. Find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Put that crossbow to better use. Yeah, let's roll the dice. This is difficult. The kobold already hates your guts. Don't make it worse. Give me the fucking crossbow. If you don't hand it over, I'll tell Viscan you called him stupid. It's the law. You must always hand your weapons to city officials. Go away. Well, that was a failure. I better find some other way of getting the crossbow. How'd you get this gig? Not gig. It's not a gig. I'm a devoted servant for master. Keep going. So you're a slave. Not slave. Your master is Master Viscount. And he owns you. Not own, serve. So you're being paid. Yes, paid well. Must be very well for such fierce devotion. You're a kobold. Oh, fuck yeah, that's not a question. Quick, save it. Try to save the question. Hello, welcome in, raiders. Cheeky goose disapproves. Fine, welcome in. Testing my patience. Hello. Cozy, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How did you get on with the Lego building? I haven't wanted a Lego set, really. Until now, after seeing that. Welcome in, everyone. Completed it? Sick. Hell yeah. You didn't mean to disapprove? That's okay, I like to click buttons too. I went to click on the chat, there was a pop-up in the exact spot I went to click. You know what? That sounds believable. We are interrogating a kobold. We have a few choices here. Are you a kobold? Do kobolds exist? Am I a kobold? Kobolds? What are they good for? You've balanced it out? Thank you. Thank you. What are you voting in the upcoming election? That's my single question. Can I ask something else? Do kobolds exist? Yes. Are you a kobold? Yes. You stole first? Well done. Better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, sweet. Alright. Am I a kobold? No. What are they good for? I'm wasting my time, actually. I've just realized. Time advances when you select dialogue options. They're good at shooting humans? Who are you voting for? Angry Human Party? He's a nationalist? Really? Strongman lead, right tomorrow? This is a good kobold, very good kobold. Why don't you ask something else? I do not, but okay. Thank you for your time. Oh, here's my spellbook. No, that's geometry. But I'll take the incense. This is ancient time. You can read these symbols, but they are in old Draconic Dimenorian. The verbus Draconum ars occulta. He's very cute, but he's a nationalist, right? You'd never know. And not even like kobold nationalist. He's voting for the human nationalists. These words should translate into something akin to cult dragon speech. The author's name appears to be Calum Dimenori. Could I translate this? Oh shit. The propaganda runs deep? Yeah. It's hard to unlearn these internalized things. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere. It's fairly common. Could I translate this? No. Okay, we'll leave the tome alone. What are you? A ruined prayer book. Oh. Most of the pages swelled right now have been completely drenched. I think this was mine. In salt water, it's absolutely and completely ruined. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Scani writing. One of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone has attempted to try this to the best of their ability. By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. We'd have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. That'll be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. Oh well. Ah well. -3 intelligence? Can't equip the text here. That's fine. I think this is incense. We're just gonna take a little bit. Actually, since we have so much incense, should we not heal ourselves a little bit? Oh, we have 3 actually. May as well. Too much reading, understandable. Can be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. Read folktales. Read collected chants of Norfolk by Patriarch Billy. Classic. You kept this book on your bedside table for years during your scribing years. Jupiter, did you fart on me? Silly cat. Grandiose statements on his personal abilities of magic. First chapter is dealing with growing up in the ruthless quarter of the royal house, the Hagen Shags. He struggles against relentless opposition and bullying, making himself out to be an underdog. A glorious design. Let those who learn lead. This does feed into our wizard overlord designs, so we're going to really dig this idea. Of course you do. You're a wizard after all. The world would be better if I ruled it, like Prax did. Yes, it would. Flip through the pages. You become even more of an arcanist. Arcanist? Something like that. Mostly connection and meditation, strongly magical power. A strong leader with clear intent. I see the irony here. The arcane shall be our shield and sword. Remember this, the arcanist's duty is not only to himself, but to the state and its people. One must not forget the price of ignorance. A vigilant mind is the guardian of civilization. Hey, welcome in, Ink. How you doing? And a vigilant state, the fortress of progress. Let no shadow fall upon your vigilance, for in the light of our knowledge lies the path to true dominion. The final parts of the biography focus on even deeper and more rambling side of things. Okay. Put the book back. Let's leave the books for now. We can come back to this later. There's questing to be done, after all. Is another body? Your fate one day. We're going to trifle with the body. The first bit of money. Okay, let's leave. Voices upstairs and the smell of salt. Let's leave. Level up. That'll come later. Men at work beneath Asgal's green banner. Something. The orc observes you with great interest. Yeah, but there's like a little... You see this? What's this? Exactly. I want to trifle with whatever that is. How do I get there? Oh, okay. Whoa. What's this? This takes guts. It's fine. We're fine. This walkway does not follow the safety council standards of 22. Don't slip. What is this? Let me trifle with this little... For money, worth it. Okay. Get out. Let's get off of here. There was another little blue thing here to click, wasn't there? I don't remember. Or... Oh, there it is. Stop. There we go. An esoteric effect on this place, stopping rainwater. Okay. Let me click on that. Viscon's Lich House, but then the at dentistry is something. Pots. Something inside. Made sense. Let's talk to the orc. Agent Vera. Orc Fellfolk. A traveller. She's not settled here. Her belief is weak, but she does not use it. Her religion is power. Oh, I need to rest. I need to talk to you. On the edge of this ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc Sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks, it looks like she's waiting for something or someone. The large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve. A heart with the initials of the Norvikian Free Strider Regiment. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with a strap uniform. As he should. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command. Guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Yes, the handsome orc lady wants you to say her name. Be nice to her. She's a free strider. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. The throwing of the palm is a casual cultural greeting and reads, take her hand, she would love that. I'm Reagan, I'm Helm, I'm the cleric, actually. I'm the cleric. Not Earthguard, cleric. Apologies, not Earthguard, cleric. I assumed the term was interchangeable. But I suppose you are not all, she says, esoterically attuned. Not all Earthguard are spellcasters, not all clerics are Earthguard, but all clerics are spellcasters. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. What's the deal with dwarves? Complicated. I wouldn't be sitting here. Hey, dragon, how you doing? Welcome in. Wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. I come into racism against dwarves. I just ask what's the deal with them. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says, and winks at you. Explain it to me in detail from the top. It's all just inconvenience. These lovely Asgamists have decided by themselves to hold a rally here on this lovely little circle square. Unfortunately, they need a permission, a public gathering, or a PPG. A PPG needs to be approved by the district council. They do not have a proper PPG. He's been no. We've just been championing God Wizard King dictatorship. You pick up on her use of the word proper. What does that entail? She scoffs. It is marked for last week. It is expired. And you're just sitting here because... And you can believe it? Hang on. Hang on. This is a character assassination. These dwarves are ignoring my call to disperse, so I'm here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they'll be fined and arrested. Oh, just when I thought she was going to be interesting. He's a bureaucrat. Why don't you just come back at sundown? Friend, had a burger, just got home. Sick. Finishing my Python section for the day. How am I doing? Okay. Okay. Having leave on the horizon makes things go nicely. I would if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of the trespassing. Since they were served during the morning, if they do not disperse by sundown, they'll be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I'd have an assistant do it or a secretary, but we're stretched thin as it is with the election coming up. No, I'll just sit here and smile politely. You catch a tired frown slip past a facade. Arrested by whom? You, perhaps? The monopoly on violence here on Tolstad is more of an oligopoly. Oligopoly. It'll be a roll of the die to see who gets employed to handle these rude dwarves. Maybe some goblins. The city of Norfolk also allows us to employ mercenaries for... That should be an. For an extra legal. I think. For an extra legal enforcement. Oligopoly is certainly a word. Feels like it. But the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to like that finer touch. I would love to enforce your justice. I don't want anything to do with this mess. Do it yourself. Nod and look away. B is next to N on the keyboard. I look down to confirm that, yeah. Now you're acting like a true city official. She's mocking the rest of Norvik. Its clerks. Dishonorable. Trouble would be at least be exciting. This is just... Oh. If only I could get my hands on those PPG documents, then I could simply hand them over to the city and go home early, or rather, head back to the office and complete the draft for the marketing meetup. I'm beginning to appreciate typos more as a... True, actually. True. It is the imperfections that make us human, right? If you get her this PPG thing, then that'd be a pretty easy way to clean this mess. She'd totally be in your debt. I will speak with these dwarves. Good luck. You know what they say about dwarves. They're so reasonable and pliable. Let's go. I saw a foreword to a book that mentioned deliberately leaving small typos in for the same reason. Is that another apple? Give me that apple. Yeah. We need apples. The most useful tool through human history. I'm going to trifle with the barrel. A bucket. Plus 2 strength, minus 2 wisdom. What does this do? Nothing? I love it. We love bucket helm. We do. But I do want to be wise. So we'll leave it for now. But it's good to have. It's good to have in the back pocket. It matched your gloves. So true. So true. Another barrel. 5 money? 5 money. Hello, dwarves. Simi and the boys. Let's behold them. None. We don't know anything. We don't even know if they're dwarves. Fancy helmet, city man. He speaks in a short and quiet manner, as if he's scared of his words actually being heard. The dwarf behind him laughs. They would fuck you up in a fight. Don't engage, just leave. Thanks, my mom got it for me. You making... We're going to listen to intelligence on this one. We're going to talk to this guy. But first we'll behold him. Alphos BE. We're going to trust our gut on this one. 2? What are these fucking rolls? DC 9? Dexterity check? That's not bad. We are not beholding? We are not beholding. The banner of Asgal, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theatre. Oi, Mr. City Man, he calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already. We're not moving. Not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. That's no way to greet the Cleric of Norvik. What's going on here? Just working. The boys will be done soon enough. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Wait, that must mean he's doing something highly illegal. Stop him. Nothing illegal, huh? You have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. A half-truth. This might be one of those kind of illegal, but also not sort of situations. They are both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here be Alphos of the Ban Embers, a foreman in the Asgalist movement of Norvik. He's done more good than all of you, or you Earthguard combined. Damn, that's a lot of good. You're a celebrity? I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Typical talking points. He grins. Just wanted to make that clear. You guys setting up for a play or something? A play? We're holding a rally for the cause this evening. Workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgal. And no one's going to stop it. So what do you want? What's the problem here? So it's forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, this accursed woman is standing here. She starts complaining and takes out the documents. We show her the papers, and the papers are no good, she says. Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our right to speak out against tyrants and burghers. The craftsmen merchants are notably higher standing citizens in comparison to those of rural roots. They are bureaucracy. Check the papers. Surely the doors are screwed up somewhere. So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. He knows she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Bit of a macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. I think my study notes belong to her butt. Typical cat behavior. These two were trying to get all in my business here earlier. The Asgal movement is not afraid of death. Damn orc. So what's this rally about exactly? Can I see the papers? He gives the companion a glance. Why? Construct an argument as why you should get the papers. Yes! Finally a success. It is chilly today. Yeah. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yeah. Also, I'm on your side. Now hit him with it. I'm your best shot at getting out of this. I trust you with these documents, City Man. Oh boy, if you hand those to the orc, this could all be over right now. Tell us when they're wrong, I dare you. Because we're not. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what is actually going on here. Let's just take a look over here. -1 intelligence. Yeah, bureaucracy would make you dumber. It is quite light. Some kind of magazine paper. Permission of public gathering. Accepted. It says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature. The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Have I seen this kind of document before? Yeah, often. Cool document. It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's a legal document. Bad vibes. Fascinating. Cool reaction like that. One? Fuck off. It's perfect, not a single error. Or something's missing here. Something's missing here. Yes, you're correct. You should check it out again later. We're gonna... spend a shard. We need to... If we're going to become the Wizard God King, we need to succeed these things. Much better. Much better. Checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It is perfect, not a single error. Except the date. It says that their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th, and it is... Look at the dates. but it's expired. Who do we side with? Needs to rest now. It says they're exhausted. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. We just woke up from being dead. Who do we side with? The orc bureaucrat or the lads? On the one hand, bureaucracy. On the other hand, orc lady. Let me tell us more about you. Let's see. You're a strong and physically imposing woman. Attempt to flirt. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first. She's thinking you're messing with you. You mean because I'm an orc? Can't be an Orcian. That's how we're gonna flirt with Valeri. Yes, where are you from? Orc. You know what I mean. I'm from Blood City Bay. Ran with the war bands when I was a girl. That's thick. She could crush your skull with ease. And that's a bad thing. Hey, Ari, how you doing? Well, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. Took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Feltire. And Gorgorian is, of course, the archdevil, come to conquer Jor. During the Gate era. In fact, his death at the hands of the Orcish Queen Mother Demigoddess marks the end of the Gate era itself. But you should already know this, of course. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. Those were the days. You are strong and physically imposing, woman. She covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. Phylogenistic agenda. Do it. Climb that mountain. Tell her she has nice tusks. Bet you can carry me around like a straw doll. You bet your sweet ass. Few men get that privilege. She's desperately trying not to laugh. Sweat, tremors, be wary. This could end very badly. We're here to fucking roll the dice. Fuck. Your mind is blank, literally. There's nothing that comes to mind apart from the base desires of that aspect of your psyche we don't talk about. I suppose it's time to let it rip. Just go wild. I don't care. There's nothing that can be done anyway. Lost cause. Bottoms up. Orc women are better than human women. Do you want to rest with me, a member of the Holy Order of the River of Norfolk? Go down on your knees, please. Please. Slowly you sink down to the ground. Begging. You push your iron face against the stone walkway. You mean it with your entire body. You are bleeding. You are pathetic. This doesn't feel good. Vera looks at you with mouth agape, clearly unsure how to handle it. You've left me speechless. She claps her hands together. Well done. Not often that happens. Okay. Now that we've done with that, do you have anything else to ask at all? Yeah. What's it like being an orc? The occasional comment does sting a bit. I've gotten used to it. Nice, how nice of you to ask. Yes, I am a wonderful person. Yes, I know what it's like to be discriminated against. Okay, you do? I'll be damned, but if you don't mind me asking how exactly, I do mind. It's a secret. Members of the Holy Rover Order are a minority in the city. Humans are going extinct. We need to fight. We need to fight back. Never mind. It's a secret. I'm done asking questions. Talking about myself all this time, what about you? I'm not important. Stare up into the distance. I'm your savior. I'm a literal walking corpse. Well, we are going to become the Wizard God King. Oh my, such a knight. Damn right. She gives you a short laugh. Anyways, listen, I think, despite the options that we've been clicking, I think things are going very well for us here. I feel like we kind of have to help her now. I feel. So should I just hand her the PPG thing I got? Yes, she would surely reward you for it. Rewards? With the documents in hand, she could simply hand her over to the magistrate's office and let them deal with it. It could be a good idea. Here you go. I'll be damned. How did you get your hands on these? Intrigue? None of your business. They trusted me with them. Is there an in-between option between them? I think there probably was. But I feel bad for getting on my... for begging her to carry me around like a straw doll. So I'm just gonna give her what she wants. Intrigue. Just my style. Her figure towering over you. Then she gives you a nod before walking over to the dwarves. She holds up the documents. I believe you're missing something. Oh, oh fuck. Death Craig. Wouldn't you rather just walk away? He's about to charge at the orc. Foreman, the old dwarf mutters. Back it up. She turns to face you. You've made a friend? When you have time, come visit me. Come visit the trade post down on Waterlane View. You evened it out. A friend and an enemy. Yeah, but there were a lot of dwarves, and only one... Is that a hammer? Yes, I call that profit. We're armed. We need to heal again. We took a lot of damage from trying to flirt with that orc. Multiple dwarf enemies? Yeah. Oh. Bird's nest? Ascani gulls, perhaps. Let me engage with this bird's nest. Got some eggs in it, and you spot something shiny below as well. Must be a gull's nest. Scary beasts, those gulls. But whoever made this nest isn't around, so could you imagine the goodies could be worth to climb it? With the cantrip Mage Hand, you could easily grab the content. Where could I get Mage Hand? It was clearly lost in the river. Darn, drat. Feels sad. Right, so restoring your cantrip, you will need a source, perhaps in a library. Time for a trip to the towers, that would be ideal, alas. Perhaps those historic books you found on the Lich House could be of use. I'd really like to climb out there and give it a shot. We've already... Falling into the ocean is how we got into this. You'll be fine? Yeah. No? Come on, just a little thrill. Push it despite your growing stomach. That's fair. We've already had 2 near-death encounters. And I don't mean taking damage from flirting with an orc. I mean death saving throws. So... Oh, a little guy? Little imp? Let's have a look at this graffiti. Behold, goblin wall art. I'm a fan. A green face is splattered across the facade, staring wildly towards a flaming sky and the dragon spread across it. Or something like that. Those goblins are talented? I think so. This is great. This isn't graffiti, it's art. Place your hand upon the wall. This is no cheap dwarven rock. This is Gate-era architecture, disguised among the rest. You feel an esoteric urge to communicate with this object. Can we? We really need to sort out our exhaustion. Maybe we should look around. Maybe we should... Let's come back to this. As much as I would like to commune with the wall, the Goblin Garden is ahead. You feel it. Nature seeps through the cracks. Goblin Garden? Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let us behold Braxo Pencilwing. You fucking joking, man. Another one? Fuck. It's the helmet. It's getting in the way. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. He's just a little guy with wings, reading his little newspaper. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. He does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? Hello, I'm from the local government. Little guy. Why aren't you on my shoulder? He slowly puts down the paper. The paper is actually a torn-out page from a magazine. Funny. I've never heard that before. You're so original. Wait, he says, beginning to get a good look at you. Earthguard? A cleric? Hell's you doing here? Divine mission? The usual. I, for one, am not. I'm very happy with your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city left the goblins. Oh, he's a racist imp. We need some damn order in this place. So if you need any legal advice... Of course he's a lawyer. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. A good little devil. Be careful. Devilish advice can bite you real quick. Don't take advice from a parasite. Are you a barrister? A tiny barrister? No, I have no legal position in the city. He's a freelancer. Fairly knowledgeable in the magistrate's code. So he works with city law. What type of work do you do? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Agreed. I love being a cleric. So what do you do? Me? I do scribing most days. Some connections within the palace, and believe me, that's gotten me through some tough times. See, whenever some rich asshole needs a legal draft in a hurry, who do they send for? The guy with the wings. He does paperwork. Then he must be highly knowledgeable in law. Always on call, huh? For sure. But I get around quick. What's it like being a little red guy? Give me the honest answer. Okay, let me put it this way. It fucking sucks donkey shit. Do you know what it takes to get a promotion these days? Tell me, brother. No? I don't care. Is it expensive? I wish. We're talking decades of servitude to some sadistic fuck that wants to return the Gorgorian's greatness or some shit like that. And then, after risking your life and humiliating yourself, there's a chance this fucking guy will put in the effort of promoting you. And if you're unlucky, you'll turn into a freaking bug. Or worse, something without wings. Being a devil is a harsh existence. It requires constant vigilance, hard work, and incredible natural talents to reach any type of high-tiered devildom. You would do quite well as one. Oh, would I? Would I really? Tell me about these promotions. Not everyone knows how devil can work. Let me put it like this. Devils have a ranking system. Some are lower, some are higher. Only way to get higher and metamorphose into more powerful creatures to be promoted by someone with a higher rank. But hey, could be worse, he says. Could be a demon. Demons are horrible, chaotic creatures that live by the rule of complete meritocracy, which would be amazing if it wasn't for their complete ineptitude at civilization building. Who are you voting for? What am I voting for? Same as you, the little devil says. The good guys. Free Striders for life. And that means the city. The elites are quite literally feeding my trove at this point. You think I'd vote for someone to topple him? Voting in his self-interest as anyone reasonable would do. I don't have a political opinion myself. Wise choice. So you're being selfish in your voting. Yeah, who would it be? You think those dwarves would be voting for some hippie Asgaliast? If they were the ones with the palaces? I don't think so. Not for a second. What do you do in your spare time? Calligraphy? A true man knows the value of lettering. Oh, and I do love me some reading. Getting access to the Darrowian library changed my life. I'm done. It's over by the gods. Can you give me free legal advice? Actually free? Well, in that case. Should I invest in stocks? I don't give, nor have I ever given investment advice, but have you ever bought shares before? I don't share with anyone, little red man. I don't think so. Basics then. Popularized by the late Divine era, human adventurer companies, a share is essentially a percentage of ownership of certain venture. Fuck, this is just my job. It's a risky way to increase your capital without actually doing any real work. Why is it risky? Sounds like free money. So, should I buy stocks? Look, there are rules in place. What one can and cannot suggest when it comes to financial agency. Your God made those laws to protect people of lower than average intelligence from being tricked by those with ill intent. Where can I buy stocks? Directly from a venture trader. Basically, someone can be a piece of paper that says, I owe you. You can go to a trade hub. After the election, though, damn. Have you ever bought stocks? Sure, I spend about 40% of my income in risky ventures. Sometimes I even get paid in securities, which is nice, since I won't have to pay any middleman. Could people buy stocks in me? If you were to set yourself up as a venture, then maybe. I mean, if you could convince someone to invest in you, you know, without breaking any laws regarding investment advice, I'd be impressed. Why not? What about currency trading? That's something I've heard about too. Oh no, I don't want to read this. Oh no. 10? I don't want to read about Forex. This is too much. I'm learning so much. Economy, you know, messy and fun. That's all I have to ask about stocks. What about alignment? You hear about the tea shop? What's your take? It blew up. Why do you think it blew up? You shouldn't hear it from me, but the little fellow trusts you. He is your friend. Look like those from a fireball. Not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Pit fiends are known to cast 3rd-level fireballs at will. Powerful forces at work. It's a big cover-up. There's corruption in every system. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental, I mean. Waterlane has shipments from Kargamash every other month. Who knows? A fiend, huh? I was just having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. That makes sense. Citizen. Is there like a map? Can we get a map going? Oh, a goblin. But I can't talk to this goblin. Something over here. Oh, another shard. Yes. I think this goblin. This is a crucial goblin. Let's behold Nell. Yes. Goblin. Forest. Level 3, Rogue. This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. Highly competent, but with a craving of validation. Just look at the way he dresses himself. He doesn't work for himself, or any ideal. This goblin devotes his life for his lady, no different from a religious nut. What if I trifle with you? Snell's notepad? Can I pickpocket the imp? No, he's too high up to be trifled with. Let us talk to Snell. A little weasel. The goblin cares much about your looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess, you're the cleric. The cleric, yes, I am the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. You need a little further into being a cleric. I am Snell, runner and handler of that. Old lady's been waiting for you. Must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation and exchange. Right time to mingle with the lesser. Hubbit, the halfway bridge tribe. Okay. This fucking guy. Old lady? The lady of below, the dragon of Tolstad. Lady Sageleaf. Squat down. Hello, goblin. Nice to meet you, Snell. Perform a traditional goblin salute. That is apparently the traditional goblin salute. You raise your arms up in the air as one should when greeting a civilized tribal goblin. He's been charmed, of course. Shake your hands up a little. I'm respecting you. Don't you understand? I'm respecting your culture, goblin. His expression speaks of pain. Oh, fuck. Please stop, cleric. You feel great shame. Scouring your mind, it becomes clear to you that goblins, in fact, do not have a cultural salute. Oh no. What you do remember, however, is a salute from an old Earthfolk play wherein goblins were played by green-painted humans who ran around with their arms in the air. Oh, oh no. I think we just hate crimed the goblin. Explain his clothes. What's all this? You look like a human shit. He's insulting you. The gall. You should teach him a lesson. I died and was reborn. That's a good excuse. Every time I come back here, there are cultural misunderstandings happening. Yes, a cultural misunderstanding. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting. And trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. Tell me more about this lady. The most powerful woman in Norfolk? Okay. There was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory. I think it's about time you do your damn job. Rude. You are on a holy mission. You cannot trust such things. Is she spooky? Real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. A jest, I'm sure. She'll fuck you up if you annoy her. Okay. Lead me to her. But just to make it perfectly clear, don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges. And enjoy the garden. He scurries down the stairs. Seems to be in a hurry. Sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. Failed? Oh well. Just another warlord fighting over scraps. Don't let her get to you. All those sound tempting. Saying stupid stuff has been great so far. Climbing trees, staying away from edges. Under my wizard god king dictatorship, you can edge as much as you like. Earth be blessed, he's always with you. You do so with great stride. I actually wanted to. Okay, yeah. Women, they're everywhere. Your worth as a man is based only on the admiration you get from them. Your goal? Get a date. A real date. Good luck. Okay, our quest is to... our quest is to get a date. These railings follow the safety cap. Okay, these railings do follow the standards. We have -2 to charisma. This may be harder. This may be an impossible quest. The goblin place looks sick. What's up here? Nothing. Well, actually, unguarded loot, perhaps. A potted mushroom cultivated by someone skilled. Well, I'll just trifle with that a little. Tending the garden. Okay, what's this? It's like puffs of... Oh, what the fuck was that? Did you see that? They're like a little guy appeared. There's little guys popping in and out of places. There's so many little guys, and we will comment on the fact that they're little guys at every opportunity. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. That goblin is jacked. Look at him. A tunnel to Central Tolstad. Oh, can I? Tunnel to the river? There's more mushrooms up there. The dragon herself. Tunnel to the lower lair. That sounds like fun. Potted mushroom. Let's talk to Sageleaf. First, we must behold her. Come on. 14. Goblin Forest, level 18. Chieftain. Something is very wrong. Her eyes are striking your soul. Hold on to that feeling, or you will be consumed. I like her already. Oh, what's this? The goblin glares at you with his muscles. Can I trifle with her? Ooh. I'm not going to try and steal from you. He's waiting. Go ahead, Cleric. Such a little weasel. Okay, then. Engage. You approach the throne. Sprites flutter that glow, illuminating the trunk of this great tree. Its roots reaching far below. Its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin. Her smoke as bright as it is threatening. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent. I assume she's like a real dragon and she's like disguised. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her shrill voice echoes out through the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her words are tainted in disdain. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human, why am I sitting here waiting? It's not that late. Only been like a day. An immense presence. You have no power here. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. Apologies, my apologies, ladies. My masters are idiots, but I'm here now. Don't worry. It's only been a day. My apologies, lady. Whatever. She does not feel like more than you now. That's a success. Hers is a frightful presence. You need to stand. Do not let her impact your stature. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Do not become frightened. Fuck. Shit. Get out of here. Run. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling under the intense stress as you turn and run. Oh, we fell. We have not made a good first impression. Whatever reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you are not around to see or hear it. Where am I? You run for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside an empty barrel. How did I get here? Fear. It goes a long way sometimes. Wait, I hid in a barrel? More or less. The dragon chased you. Maybe. Leave the barrel. As you do, you realize the barrel is but one of many located in a tunnel you've never seen before. There, I see him, Cleric. Cleric, you've now wasted another precious hour. Oh, fuck. Please don't run away again. She is containing her rage. Running away is always an option. The fact that you're still alive means it's also a smart option. He's been running around for nearly an hour looking for you. The goblin is dedicated. You'll give him that. Give Smell a thumbs up. Well done finding me. Not my fault you're scary. I apologize. It's not my fault you're scary. He squints, getting ready for another explosion. It is, however, she says, entirely our problem that you are incapable of even... Let's continue. We're not making very good impressions. Are you even aware, Cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno. The way she says that causes you to tremble. I'm gonna fucking lose it again. He alone believes the halfway bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. I need to go collect food. I'll be right back. Jupiter, happy go. Up. didn't mute. Whoops. Okay. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Need salt. We'll be back in a moment. Where's your usual jurisdiction? I have an official recognition of law. On lower stand. Has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground. Some below water level. Why does he say that? He's a fool born of nepotism and alcohol. Uh-huh. Sounds awesome. And where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It was, corner of the central fort, just above the holes, next to the pillar. Part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises. Corruption. Plain and simple. That sounds shady. The actual effect this has on my people. Mm-hmm. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. How can know that? Shit, something broke. Stop talking so fast, you're tripping over your words. Embarrassing. You're screwing up. I said, how can you know that? You didn't. He glances towards the same lady. We've kept an eye on it. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. That's yesterday. Who were injured? Frank, son of Frank. It is honorable to name a son after the father. Dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said he looked like one of them dungeoneers. You hear? A real adventuring man. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Either into the dungeon or Water Lane. Got it. If he's wearing yellow, he's got style. I'm assuming some type of Redian fashion. A dungeoneer. Could be smart to check the city below. Frank. Son of Frank? Yeah. The goblin knows it's fake, but it's their only lead. That's a fake name. Uh-huh. Down to Waterlane. Seems like he was heading in that direction, though down could mean a number of things. Anything else you do know? We have theories, but we need proof. The unveiling has begun, Cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption, madness, politics, rambling of fools. Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster. Someone who cannot go unpunished. A rogue spellcaster? Isn't there an anti-magic task force we call for? Oh yes, there is. You are the Arcana Clerics of Earthguard, one of the few authorized spellcaster groups in the city. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Clerics shall investigate. Okay. Nod. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. It appears you've received a party member. Sick. No, it's cool that it had to be a goblin. Shut up. A new member... I've always wanted a goblin on my own. A new member to the party. He ignores you. Your will be done. At your service, Lady Sagely. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, Cleric. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Dolstat. Okay. Sick. And we should also look for that witness. Either over on Waterlane or down in the city below. The port or the dungeon? I'd suggest the port, since it's slightly less life-threatening, generally speaking. The pillar, cool, got it. Let's go. Let's go and get that mushroom real quick. We can't leave. We gotta pick up every little bit of bullshit we can, right? That kind of game. I'm not sure why I did that. Nature is yours to mold. Now you've just taken them. You'll put these plants to better use. Just take whatever you want. Can I put them back? No, you'll have to look with it. No one will care. We could do with a mushroom, actually. Oh, does this go here? Yeah, but... it just makes us dumb. Every bit of paper we picked up just makes us dumber. It says a lot about society. Tunnel to the river. Central Tolstad. Is that where we want to go? I think so. I think that's to where the tea shop's gonna be. Let's go this way. What is this? An almost intact and endlessly rising pillar, the centerpiece of Norfolk. Let's engage with the pillar. Right, this old thing. Such an esoteric object would just sit here, at the center of the city. How much else they can do with it? A highly magical rock. Kind of make money for this thing. How many of these pillars exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, 1 in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out. Oh, that makes sense. Like a spoke. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. This is the best one. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. Visual landmarks. Can I make money off of this? No? Oh. They don't even take admission just yet, since it's just such a trivial sight. So it's not that interesting. A bit broken, cracked. Once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Sad to see it in this state, yes, but it has been this way forever. So what do I do with it? Nothing. It's just a rock to you. A tingly esoteric rock. You can always attempt to focus on it. Learn from this ancient relic. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. It whispers to you, unintelligibly. Touch the wondrous pillar. You place your hands upon the smooth surface. The whisper gets louder. It says something to you, something weird. A conversation? Guess you can try join in. Disadvantage, the goblin is impatient. Yeah, not right now. We'll try to talk to the pillar later. This? What is this? Path to top to toll stand. You? Drunk Sphinx? Opens at 6. We need to go to the Drunk Sphinx eventually. That sounds like a good time to me. What's this? Dormitory, out of commission. Well, okay. The guy in a robe. What's this? Can't read that. Can't read that. Tunnel to the water lane. Tunnel of dark echo from beyond. And this? See me. Son of the Stoneback. That's one of the dwarves from before, I believe. Just a rough carving. R and A. Well, hang on. Random apartment. Oh, sorry. Someone just heard their front door jiggle. The slit mailbox says, Snell, oh, this is your home. We're going to have a look around his apartment. It's a bit high up. Too far away. Just gonna... A mass-produced glowstone lantern. Let's engage with the lantern, shall we? Fix the lantern? You need help fixing this thing? That means he needs your help, clearly. The goblin does not know what's best for him. What's wrong with him? With it? Must be malfunctioning. A common issue with these cheaply post-war era produced lanterns. I can fix this. You're welcome. Realizing a bit later that you should have a bit later than you should have, that there is an esoteric effect on the lantern itself. The glowstone's connection with the flimsy metal plate around it. While the heat remained and the stone is quite hot, its weak esoteric light was esoterically spread out across the full surface of the land. Instead of focused on the glowstone itself. I fixed the lamp. Gives you a thumbs up. Now you won't have to trip when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night anymore. I'm so good at tinkering with stuff. You're slightly above average. Which says more about the average than it does about you. That's not really a problem, you know. Right, you're a goblin, I keep forgetting. Then why do you keep a lamp? It's not perfect. You're welcome. What's this? You don't need to relieve yourself. Yet. This? Bagatelling. Some good taste then. One of Snell's boxes. What if I trifle? Do I want to? Yes. Yes, I'll take those things. Snell's work. Oh, he's got the red string out. A birdman with a black and white pattern. Oh, it's the tea shop owner? Mm-hmm. I mean, with a fancy beard and a fish symbol in the corner. Her note reads, enemies, spies, city conspiracy. What's this? Project visualizer. Helps me keep track of jobs. You can check it out if you want. Basic outline of the tea shop, yet I'm busy with all the running around. You're good at this. Expensive material. Can I have a lie down? Can I take a nap? You don't even think about getting into my bed. You can join too. That's fair. I'm pretty dirty. Look at the mattress. Probably expensive. Anything over a tiny fraction would make the bed half invisible. Pretty good scam. And this? He sure is the type to have a photo of himself on the wall. Root around as much as you want. Thank you, I already did. So, can I have some of your stuff? Thanks for letting me in. It's a nice apartment. This is much less common than I expected. It's a nice apartment. I'd argue it much better than usual. One time I was on a date. A girl? Terrible idea. The date was already going poorly. Imagine her expression when she steps in here. And there's a pile of reports all over the floor. It took her 10 seconds to come up with an excuse. Looks better these days. Figured if I'm such a neat goblin like everyone says, I might as well keep an apartment clean too. A girl? You know, getting tied down. So, in the metaphorical sense. The question cuts tiny little holes inside your skull. Clerics are popular, right? Avoid, abort, alert. He is not allowed to ask you personal things like that. Breathe heavily. I'm going to tactfully change the subject. I'm not going to. The nerves are withering. You're shivering in front of just from him asking a simple question. It's already weird. Now speak. I'd rather talk about something else. We have great weather these days. No rain for a while, huh? Start screaming, then speak. The Anuran are interesting creatures. Have you ever met an Anuran? Lovely frog folk. I understand. He gets it. Focus on the halfways and whatever the old lady needs of me. What kind of reward? Like treasure? Treasure of the soul. Sounds esoteric. I'd tell you to look at it from a goblin perspective, but gave me options in a world of railroad tracks. Better than getting bored. Anyhow, anything else you want to chat about, or can we get going? How much is the rent? Not so bad. Ah. What do you mean? The halfways gets real well. Most guilds won't exactly hire a goblin like that. They must not want goblins due to the goblin nature of them. I mean, you guys. That's illegal. Back in the day, there was apparently a bunch of programs meant to push us into workforce. Mm-hmm. They can't do that. In Norvik, it's illegal to be a criminal. They need to try harder. Crime is the easy way. It's the only path for them. Imagine you're a goblin. Imagine you're a goblin kid. You spend most of your day in the Warren with 20 others your age. There's barely any resources to actually teach you all the human stuff we're illegally forced to be taught. If you're lucky, you've got one parent with a stable income. Otherwise, you'll be in the dormitories. If you're lucky, you'll get a dangerous gig in the tunnels. If not, the only way for you to get enough money for food beyond the basic handouts is joining a syndicate. Much. Weren't you a runner? Classified as a syndicate, we run things in a similar sense to the Ishki, except we do things strictly by the book. Keep the youth out of it. Okay, we've tried pushing this method, our support system, onto the other tribes, but it's hard. So it is what it is. Young goblins, young humans. Seems to be no difference when it comes to the solution. A purpose and a place, that's all they need. You're working hard for your lady. Cool, thanks for the talk. I think we're gonna stop here. Save. And we'll pick it up again. These are the people we've met. We've met 2 people. Pick it up again on Friday. Let's see who's on. And who have we rated recently? All right. We can go over to double scuffed, I reckon. / raid. Right. Thank you all for coming, hanging out, chatting. It's been ever so fun. I'm really enjoying Esoteric Ebb. Thank you, Shy, for the resub. And the bits. And Cozy for the raid. I appreciate it ever so much. Hope you all have a good rest of your evenings. and better tomorrows. Goodbye.